everyone.
Oh, hey, everybody. We hanging out. There might be a mixtape over here.
If there's not a mixtape,
all of them.
I'm walking off the set.
Every last one. USB.
Yeah. Guys, all hour long we've been listening to DJ J. Period. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
You are an artiste of the utmost degree.
He's the mixtape assassin.
There you go. There you go.
And this guy, X.
Hey, hi. How you doing?
Okay.
What's going on?
These two cool cats are going to be at Lincoln Center this Thursday.
Yes.
But first, some background on these two Brooklynites. J. Period and Xavier are both on the Kennedy Center's Hip Hop Culture Council.
Yes. True. That's how we met.
Okay, so that factual.
That's fact.
J. Period is a DJ, producer, and a musical storyteller.
Yeah, I would say
He's incredible.
Does it say that at the top of your CV?
Yeah,
it should. If it doesn't.
It does.
Okay.
X is Lincoln Center's hip-hop guest curator and Spotify's head of cultural partnerships. You've
Yes.
also likely heard him as the voice of Spotify's AI DJ
Hello.
feature.
That's me. What's going on? Hey, I'm X.
I'm X, and from
Nice to
this
meet you.
moment on, I'm going to be your own personal AI DJ on Spotify. Let's go.
Okay, if you think I'm not making you do this live right now, you are mistaken.
Let's do it.
Ready, set, go.
1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready, 4 to go.
Hey, what's going on? I'm Xavier. My friends call me X, and I'm your favorite AI DJ on Spotify. Come rock with me. Thank you for rocking with me if you already listened to me.
You know what?
Glad to be here.
On my ride home from City Field, you told me I listened to a lot of Mary J. Blige.
That's because you do. That's because you do. The algorithms never lie. They never lie, Mary. So.
Okay, I can't even with you two. Let's start with DJ J. Period.
Yes.
You've been DJing for how long?
A long time. I mean, kind of my whole life, but in New York the last 20 years.
And what was it that drew you to this art?
Hip hop, just love of hip hop. It's kind of what started me out and what's carried me all the way through to today.
Yeah.
And you keep on going.
Yeah.
It don't stop.
Who are some of the influences? What kind of hip hop?
Oh.
Because I'm a woman of a certain age.
I mean,
From
you
the
know,
boogie down,
I-
and
Jam
birthplace of
Master
hip-hop.
Flash
Yeah.
is not, you know, Chance the Rapper and all this other stuff. What kind
We're
of
talking
hip-hop?
about Big Daddy Kane and KRS-One
Golden
and Rakim
era.
and Nas and the Tribe Called
Golden
Quest
era.
and
Okay.
Biggie.
Right.
We could be friends
that's
then.
my school.
Okay,
All right.
we could be friends.
Glad to hear.
All right, X, talk to us about your experience then with getting started in this entertainment industry.
So I started out from an intern. So I interned, then I went to NYU as an intern, and then I worked my way up. So I was at Bad Boy back in the day.
Oh my God.
Then I was at Universal. I helped launch
Only
Amy
the heavy
Winehouse's career. I worked with Q-Tip on his album The Renaissance. I launched Future's career at Epic Records.
What?
I put out Justin Bieber's Purpose.
I need a Sharpie. I
We
need
got
this guy's
credits.
autograph.
Right, we got credits now.
got
We out
credits.
here. And then I went to Spotify 8 years ago as their head of North America for their playlisting team, so the music editorial team. So curating the playlist for U.S. and Canada. So I'm a curator at the end of the day and host.
And now you, okay. And now we have this whole Spotify AI DJ
Yeah.
business. Is this your brainchild? Were you in the room that made this
Yeah.
happen?
I was part of the room, and I was invited into the room.
Okay.
Because I was already hosting a lot for Spotify, doing a lot of podcasts,
Sure.
and then doing a lot of things for Spotify. And they were already calling me the voice of Spotify internally.
So it
and then
just
when
makes
this came
sense.
along, they said, "You got to be it." So they were like, "You're the one."
This is an idea.
Let me tell you something. I will no longer be looking at this screen and seeing that. I will be seeing your face.
You're gonna see my face. my
We know
voice.
the guy.
You know me.
We know
Yes.
the voice.
It's me.
You have a big
the
market
man
voice,
in the
by the
box.
way,
Thank
and
you.
excellent teeth. You too.
Thank
All
you
of us
very
have
much.
nice
You do
teeth.
too. You have really nice teeth too.
Thank you. I thought
You
you
do too,
would
Alex.
never notice. Talk to us
Beautiful.
about Story to Tell.
Yes.
What is it? You released it back in 2021. Where does the story pick up?
Oh,
Take us
man.
there.
I mean, my story sort of begins with the mixtapes and telling stories, other artists' stories, and that's now turned into sort of telling my story on this album, but I got some heavy-hitting storytellers to help me. So
Like?
Who are some of
Dave
those?
Chappelle is the narrator of my storybook. Black Thought, Lin-Manuel Miranda, Masego. New album has Andra Day, Aloe Black, Mumu Fresh, Joss Stone.
sorry.
So
He
a lot of
produced
folks.
it.
Yes.
Listen on Spotify.
Indeed. Yeah.
Did you hear that?
available everywhere.
Listen.
I want this
on
guy to tell me that I've been listening to a lot of DJ J. Period.
Exactly.
So
Yes.
you might
Exactly.
also
Yes.
like.
He is available. I
Exactly.
listen to a lot of JP.
Wow.
Yes.
Real quick, we will get to the Lincoln Center stuff, but I think this is important for folks who are watching at home.
Yeah.
I feel like this was not a job posting. This was something that you all created because
Yeah.
you believed in the purpose.
That's right.
What fed that fire in you, and how did you get to where you are? Because you just don't wake up one morning being the curator of
the
Spotify,
storyteller.
True.
You created this.
I mean, it's interesting. I really do think it goes back to love of hip hop.
And the
That's sort
culture.
of the seed, yes,
Yeah.
and the culture that it created. And then, you know, now for me, watching hip hop bring all kinds of people together and just be a powerful vehicle, that has really kind of kept me motivated and going and trying to get to higher and higher heights to see what we can really use this music to do.
Yeah, for me, it's about building community,
Yes.
and I find purpose in that. When I curate, it's about, hey, you are okay. So you feel seen, you feel heard, and therefore you're okay, and you can embrace who you are. So that's what the curating is all about, creating community, building community. So that's what we're doing at Spotify. That's what we're doing through our events together.
Yep.
We did this crazy show at Lincoln Center outdoors last year,
Right.
3,500 capacity.
And
We
now we're
brought
bringing it back.
Yep.
Big Daddy Kane and Rakim together.
Yes.
Come on now.
On stage for
On
the first
stage.
time.
We do one-of-a-kind experiences. So now it's continued on because we didn't want it to stop
No,
at the
never.
hip hop 50th anniversary. It's about the next 50
The next
years.
50.
Yep.
And we're honored to be a part of driving that narrative forward. So I curated a series of events for Lincoln Center, and it's called Beats, Rhymes, and Sights.
When is this happening?
So it started already, so
Oh.
it's 8 events total.
Okay.
So you're not too
can
late.
still
We're,
come.
we're, look,
Oh,
look,
there it
look,
is.
look,
Yeah,
look.
yeah. So we got more coming up. Stories to Tell, which is celebrating his album release. He's going to tell stories through his DJ.
That's
Don't
what's
leave
up.
it
Don't leave me
hanging.
hanging. I love
March
it.
28th, this Thursday, 7:30. The events are free
Yes.
This
Wow.
looks incredible.
through. I'm
Hip-hop,
telling you.
hip-hop
Lincoln
trivia
Center.
battle.
Hip Hop Trivia Battle. I'm hosting that. You want to come through. It's a game night unlike any you've ever been a part of. And it's all about hip hop. Bring your crew, bring your squad. You're from the Bronx. You're from the BX. You
Yes.
better
Up
come
in here
through.
with my quarter water.
You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
and
Come
my
on.
chopped cheese.
If this
Come
isn't
on.
enough
See,
and you need more information to learn about Thursday's events and Beats, Rhymes, and Sites, go to lincolncenter.org.